is for Mr. Dexter L. Bailey Jr. He's the director of bands at Creekside High School, and the Mayor Pro Tem, Ulysses Smallwood, will be presenting that proclamation on this evening. Mayor Pro Tem Smallwood, you have the floor.
Thank you, Mayor. And first of all, I want to thank you, Mayor, for being in quick agreement when I brought this to you. And like I said, I asked you if what I was seeing was deserving of a proclamation, and you quickly agreed. And so I want to thank you for that, as well as I want to thank you, Council. I haven't spoken with you all in depth, but I know it's always our heart to highlight people in the community who are doing great things. And we always love to push for the youth because we know that they're our future. So thank you all as well. So that being said, I just want to give a little brief background of why I brought this to Council, because I think we all know, I don't think there's any sector of life that has not been affected by this pandemic. And in particular, education has been particularly hard hit. Everybody pretty much knows that I work for Fulton County Schools, and right now we're grappling with what this even looks like. We have some kids at home, some kids online, and it's pretty much rocked our world. That being said, the first things that were to go while we wanted to keep the kids meeting their educational mark were things like band, things like football. Well, I'm talking early on. And so a lot of kids look to these programs as their identity, and being a mentor for some time now, I understand that this is when kids don't have those things that they can connect to and don't have identity, that's when they tend to sometimes lose their way. And we're not in a deficit of turning on the news and hearing how our kids are missing the mark. And I will say it, particularly how they like to report about the South Side. So a lot of times the great things that goes on within our school systems aren't reported and aren't highlighted. So I just wanted to, and I know it's our heart to highlight those people that may not get the shine, because what I've seen since the summer to now with Creekside Bands, and I will say that my own kid is a recipient of this program. He goes to Creekside and is in the band with his second year. But not only that, there are like 70 to 100 kids, I don't know the real number, that look to this program for identity and that place of belonging. Now, you might say that, okay, it's a band, but no, Creekside Bands, through this whole epidemic, this whole pandemic, is one of only a few programs that hasn't missed a beat. And that is all has been on the shoulders of the great leadership that Mr. Bailey has put forth, because Fulton County Schools has instituted a lot of mandates. He's met each one, whether it was the masks, whether it was the distancing, the pop-up visits. This program has shined, and it means so much to the kids in the community. So that being said, this proclamation is to recognize Mr. Dexter Bailey Jr. for his tenacious effort in maintaining the Creekside High School band in the midst of the COVID-19 pandemic. Whereas Mr. Dexter Leo Bailey Jr. is a 15-year music educator and currently serving his 4th year as Creekside High School Director of Band, Mr. Bailey instructs music theory and songwriting courses, serves as the chief arranger for the Sounds of the Seminoles, and services all administrative needs for the band program. And whereas under Mr. Bailey's headship, the CHS band program has seen a 15 to 20% growth in band enrollment and student retention, earned superior and excellent ratings at GMEA's large group performance evaluation, placed members in the GMEA District 5 Honor Band, earned the Platinum Distinction of Excellence Award at Band Room Nation's inaugural World Class Festival of Winds, performed for various college homecomings and invitationals in the Southeast, and continues to develop as a comprehensive instrumental music program. And whereas prior to his appointment at CHS, Mr. Bailey served as the Director of Bands at Bear Creek Middle School. Moreover, Mr. Bailey served as Bear Creek Middle School Fine Arts Department Chair, supporting all fine art programs in the school. Mr. Bailey received the Teacher of the Year Award during his first year and the Atlanta Braves All-Star Teacher Award during his last year at Bear Creek Middle School. Mr. Bailey went on to pursue his master's degree while teaching full-time, earning a master's in music education degree from Boston University in 2014. And whereas Mr. Bailey is a native of Decatur, Georgia, and has played trumpet, trombone, and piano since elementary school. Mr. Bailey's passion for music education goes beyond his own program. He continuously serves as a clinician for middle and high school bands throughout the state of Georgia. In his free time, Mr. Bailey loves to produce his own music, likes to cycle, golf, and spend time with his family and friends. Therefore, I, Mayor Pro Tem Ulysses Smallwood of the city of Fairburn, along with Mayor Elizabeth Carr Hurst, council members Linda J. Davis, Alex Heath, Pat Palin, Hattie Portis Jones, and James Whitmore, would like to honor Mr. Dexter Leo Bailey Jr. for his dedication in securing a safe haven for the band students of Creekside High School during this season of uncertainty caused by the COVID-19 pandemic on this 26th day of October 2020. We thank you so much, Mr. Bailey, for all that you do. And I want to plug you right quick plug the band right quick before you speak. Anybody, if you have not heard the sounds of the Seminoles yet, you haven't heard a band, but I know you will be hearing one real soon. All right, so Mr. Bailey, it's on you, sir.
Well, it's fun. Well, thank you for the introduction. Because I'm always confident speaking to the students because that's my comfort zone. But by nature, I'm an introvert. So this is definitely out of my circle. Let me just take a few moments. I won't take a lot of time. Just thank you on behalf of the city of Fairburn, Mayor Carr Hurst, Mayor Pro Tem Smallwood, someone that I work with closely. I also see even on the call, and I just want to acknowledge, I see two people that have made it possible for us to do what we're doing, and that's Dr. Matthew Koperniak, who is our Fine Arts Coordinator for Fulton County Schools, and Mr. Frankie Pollock, who is on this call as well, who is our principal at Creekside. And I just want to acknowledge them because it is their plan and their support that allowed us to do what we're doing in this time and gave me the confidence to do for our kids because of their backing and their support and accountability as well. So I've been a member of the community for 13 years now and never knew much about Fairburn until I got hired at Bear Creek. And I've learned to love this community. I love what the community does, what it means to the kids. They're family oriented, and I do feel like I'm a part of the family out there. And so to be in a position to where I'm able to keep my safety first, yet provide an opportunity for our students in the community to have some type of outlet to continue music education, whether it's through our hybrid model, face-to-face in the evenings where we're outdoors, following the guidelines from the district, or even online using various tools through Microsoft Teams, Flipgrid, and just different types of approaches. The reward of seeing the students and seeing the community just have something to look at and be positive about is priceless. So thank you. I really appreciate the proclamation. You all taking time out. Please know that Creekside and our band program is a valuable part of this community. We love being a part of this community. If there's anything that we can do for the city of Fairburn, we definitely would like to do that. And we look forward to continuing the partnership of the community through our educational systems out there. So thanks again. I'm really humble for having this opportunity and serving as a director and as a part of the city of Fairburn.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Council, Mayor, is there anything you all would like to say?
Just want to say congratulations, Mr. Bailey.
Thank you. Thank you, Mayor Carr Hurst.
Also, Councilwoman Davis, I want to congratulate you, Mr. Bailey, for everything that you're doing for our youth. Our youth is our hope for tomorrow. Thank you for your talent and time. Thank you, sir.
Absolutely. Thank you, Councilwoman Davis.
This is Councilwoman Portis Jones, and I too want to congratulate you and to say thank you for the leadership that you have shown, especially in this difficult times. It is often through extracurricular activities that some of the students who might be struggling academically will make the connection with that and be more encouraged and engaged to do that. So thank you. And the fact that you've increased those numbers speaks volumes. So thanks again. And I look forward to meeting you in person.
Thank you so much. Thank you. I really appreciate that.
This is Councilman Whitmore. Mr. Bailey, congratulations. on the proclamation in your name in recognition for what you're doing for the youth within Creekside High School. Arts is big to me, and it sounds like the arts is big with you as well. So we appreciate all that you do. I applaud you and continue doing the great work, sir.
Thank you so much, sir, and thanks again for the proclamation.
Thank
You're
you
very
all.
welcome.
Thank you, council. Thank you, mayor.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Okay, the next item on the agenda tonight is the adoption of the city council agenda. We have a short agenda tonight, but we do have an executive session